The third part was the accounting equation, which is actually relating to information in a business, where you find the owners of the business have invested in the business in form of capital, and that capital will always be represented by assets and liabilities. But the assets are the ones which are showing the resources in the business. So in accounting, we always have the equation which shows that assets will always be equivalent to the capital plus the liabilities, meaning whatever assets that we bought as a business either came from the capital the owner invested in the business or the resources which are given by the outsiders in form of liabilities. And these liabilities can be either somebody gave us a motor vehicle on credit which you had to pay, so meaning that didn't come from the capital but it came from a loan which you are given, which is a liability but now representing the asset. Or it can be stocks which you acquired for resale from the supplier and you have not paid for them, so they are liabilities because we owe the supplier. So when you take whatever the owner introducing the business plus the ones we got from other persons, the total of the two would give us what we talk of assets, and that's what forms the assets being on one side against liabilities plus capital on the other side, and that forms the accounting equations. So we shall be looking in detail to this on what how they related the capital and the liabilities, and we shall be seeing that the liabilities will be known eventually as the borrowed capital, meaning whatever that has been invested in the business that merely came out of borrowing, and then those which your owner initiated out of governance, the owned capital. So both of them will add up to form what we talk of assets. Now the assets may either be current or non-current, which previously used to refer to them as the fixed and the current assets. So nowadays we say either the non-current assets and the current assets. Meaning current assets are those which don't last in the business for long, while the non-current assets are those which last in the business for longer than an accounting period. So I already talked about this in my previous study. So we shall be merely looking at capital in detail. Thank you so much for this topic. We shall be looking at our next topic.